Hey there, welcome to WTMK Live, your holistic health and unconventional foodie destination. And today we're going to fight off that snack monster. Ready? Cool. In case we haven't met before, my name is Colette Wydeck. I am a certified holistic health coach, and I am passionate about helping people who are sick and tired of struggling with their blood sugar, their cholesterol levels, and their weight. So today in the kitchen, we are going to prepare some really yummy healthy snack alternatives to keep you on track. And today's recipes are all about cashews. Who here loves cashews? I know, I do. Problem with cashews is though, oh, hey, Stephen. Thanks so much for joining me. Hey, PK and Erica. Yay. Awesome. Thanks so much for coming in today. So, like I was saying, the problem with most roasted cashews is that they are roasted with an unhealthy fat, so that's not good. They have too much salt, that's not good. And the ones that are flavored and sweetened and all that kind of stuff have way too much sugar. Plus, it's refined sugar. Don't want any of that. So we're going to fix all that today, and these recipes are super easy, super fast. We're going to get them all prepared, stick them in the oven. We're going to be eating them before the end of this broadcast. So let's get started. The very first one that we're going to do is, let me get this camera pointing away from my computer. You don't want to see that for sure. The first one we're going to do is a Thai curry. How yummy does that sound, right? So, I have here, oh, I forgot I need a little bowl. Let me get that. Need a couple of little bowls. Here, I thought I had everything ready to go. Shame on me. Okay, so the oil we're going to use is coconut oil. Coconut oil is a nice healthy fat, and it also, because it's a healthy fat, it helps to regulate your blood sugars, because what it does is it keeps keeps everything from turning into fat right away, which we certainly don't want that. Okay, Thai curry, that's this one over here. So to this, let me get my recipes here, I don't forget. To this, we have right here, we have 2 cups of raw cashews. That was 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. We're going to put 1 tablespoon of curry powder. Yum. We're going to put 1.5 teaspoons of coconut sugar. And because coconut sugar is a natural sugar and it is much lower on the glycemic index, it will also not like spike your blood sugars and stuff, especially since you're going to be having it with cashews, which have quite a bit of protein. So the protein in the cashews, along with the natural sugar of the coconut sugar, is going to keep your blood sugar nice and steady. And we also have here 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. And what we're going to do is we're just going to mix this all up together. Oh man, does that ever smell yum? Yum, yum, yum. Okay, I think I need a spoon. So we're just going to pour this right over top of our cashews. And then we get to get our hands dirty. That's the fun thing about being in the kitchen. And we're just going to mix all these up here like this and get all of these cashews all coated up with this nice spices and the coconut oil and all that. You can see already they are turning like a yellowy, nice golden color. So how about that? Oh, they look so good. So I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and we're just going to put these cashews right out here on the baking sheet. And we are going to pop these babies in the oven. Let me wipe my hands off here first. Boy, messy. Oh man, you should smell my kitchen. Whoever comes out with smell-o-vision is going to be like a trillionaire for sure. Okay, so the second one that we're going to do is, if you're really craving something sweet, we're going to do honey roasted cashews. And I'm just going to get these ready. We're going to let those Thai curry ones set up for a minute here. Get this oven. So it's super simple. You're going to stick these the cashews in the oven. We're going to bake them for 6 minutes at 350, and then we're going to just give them a little stir, and then we're going to put them back in the oven for another like 6 minutes or so, and they're going to be nice and golden brown and crunchy and delicious. So before we start on the honey roasted ones, let's just talk a second about why cashews. Well, as it turns out, cashews are super, super good for you. They are very high in heart-healthy unsaturated fats, which helps to, let me put the camera back up here. Might as well look at you. Hey, Sarah, thank you so much for joining me. So they are, because they are high in unsaturated fat, they help to reduce your cholesterol because it helps to lower your bad cholesterol. Yay, good. They also help to support a healthy brain function because your brain is mostly fat, like cholesterol. So your brain needs to have healthy fats in it to maintain health, so you have good cognitive skills and all that. Helps to reduce your chances of getting dementia and all that kind of stuff. Another big win. They also help to improve your digestion and nutrient absorption. They also, because they help to lower your bad cholesterol, they help to lower your risk of having gallstones. And gallstones are actually caused by having poor liver function. So all of that's great, great news. They also support weight loss because they are so high in fat, and they also have lots of protein, and those two things together help to aid in nutrient absorption, and because of all the protein and all that, it helps you to feel full so you don't eat that much. So another great reason to have some cashews to stave off that snack monster. They also help to your bone health. And because of their high antioxidant value, they can also help to prevent cancer. And because the fats in cashews are unsaturated fats, they're healthy fats, they help to reduce the rate that your blood is put into your bloodstream from your liver. And so that is what stimulates glucose transport, so that controls the blood sugar. So another great reason. So if you have diabetes or you're pre-diabetic, adding cashews into your diet is a great, great idea. And also something else that I didn't realize about cashews is that they are very high in copper, which helps your skin and hair pigment, and it also helps the formation of collagen. So beautiful skin. Yay, love that. And one other little quickie note about cashews. Did you know they're not even a nut? They're a seed. I forget what the plant is that it's the seed of, but it's a seed, not a nut. Who knew? Okay, so let's get this other one going here. We've got, let me get my bowl. We're going to make honey roasted cashews. Yum. So if you're craving something that's sweet in the evening, here's your perfect alternative, because all of those great benefits that we talked about with cashews is right here, plus a little bit of sweetness to take care of your sugar cravings as well, and in a way that is not going to spike your blood sugar. So here again, we're going to take a tablespoon of coconut oil. Oh, let me turn the camera down again so you can see. We got a tablespoon of coconut oil. We have a tablespoon of raw honey. And my suggestion with honey is that you purchase one that is local to you. And why is that? Well, because local honey also helps you with allergies. Because if you think about it, your allergies come from the plants that are growing in your area. So if you are eating local honey, which is made by the bees from the nectar of these local flowers and plants, you ingest that, it will help you to stave off those allergies, seasonal allergies. So there's another cool little tip. Okay, so to that we've got, what is this? 1 teaspoon of, oh no, I'm sorry, 1.5 teaspoons of pure maple syrup, or no, wait, I'm sorry, 1 tablespoon of pure maple syrup. We've got here a teaspoon of vanilla. We've got a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. There we go. Well, I don't know about you where you are, but it is so hot and humid where we are today. It's crazy. And here we've got 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. So yum, right? So we're just going to mix this all up. And we're going to do exactly the same procedure. Oh man, those cashews that are in the oven are smelling so good. Oop, there's my first 6 minutes. Let's check out these Thai curries. See what they look like. Get rid of this. Knocked off my. How good do they look, right? So we're just going to give them a little stir. You can see they're already starting to turn a little bit brown, getting all nice and crunchy goodness. Yum, yum, yum. Awesome. Okay, let's stick these back in the oven again. Okay, now let's get these honey ones ready. Whoops. Get this started again for my 6 minutes. Okay, and just like before, we're going to just pour this on there. And we're going to get it all mixed up. So does anybody have any questions? Hey, Lisa, thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Christina. Great to see you today. Anybody have any questions about, the nutrition in the cashews, or any suggestions for some other great things to do with cashews for snack ideas? I love cashews. Okay, so those are all ready to go. Got another pan here. Stick these, and to this one here, I've got 3 cups of cashews, and we're just going to spread these all out here in a nice even single layer. Alrighty, let me give my hands a rest. Phew, those were a sticky little mess. Okay. Oh, Lisa, awesome. They are so great. Yes, if you would like to have the recipes, just type recipe in the comments there, and I will make sure that I get you the recipe right after the show here, because they're delish. So I'm going to stick this one in here, and we're going to have to wait for a minute. And we'll talk about something else. Another great recipe, or not recipe even, another great snack alternative, and that is, and since we're talking about all about cashews today, oops, dropped one of my pieces of cashew. Something else that I super like to do is, I don't know about you, I love Celery. So, great thing to do. Just put yourself some celery. Get yourself a stick of celery and put some cashew butter on there. And yum. Mm-mm-mm. And there's a reason, really, actually, for using celery. Celery, as it turns out, is a great source of antioxidants. It has a lot of beneficial enzymes, minerals, and vitamins. And because of all the antioxidants and stuff, it is also heart healthy because it helps to lower your cholesterol. Love that. And the antioxidants reduce oxidative stress, which helps to relieve like joint pain from arthritis. It also helps you if you have liver or kidney infections, gout, skin disorders, irritable bowel syndrome, and also urinary tract infections. So if you get a bladder infection, you know how everybody says, everybody says drink lots of cranberry juice. Cranberry juice does help. Get yourself some celery as well. Also, celery helps to control high blood pressure. So if you are someone who is suffering from high blood pressure, and I know that sometimes if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic and you're taking diabetic medication, that sometimes raises your blood pressure, add some celery into your diet and it will help to control that. Celery also helps to reduce the fat in your liver, and that in it all by itself can really help with your diabetes or your pre-diabetes, because it's fatty liver that creates insulin resistance. So having a nice healthy liver is really what you want to make sure you're trying to do. Also, celery will boost your digestion, and it also reduces bloating. So ladies, that once a month when you get all bloated and stuff, celery. It also helps to fight infections, and it is great for weight loss. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for celery. Now, I know that sometimes you're super busy, and even though these roasted cashew recipes don't take very much time at all, everybody's looking for something to go and just grab at the grocery store and take it home and eat it. The problem is with most snacks, like we talked about before with roasted cashews, the problem is that they use unhealthy oils. They've got lots of sugar in them, or they are using artificial sweeteners, which are chemicals and they disrupt your hormones and everything. So they're definitely not good for you. So you want to try to avoid all processed foods. That being said, we all have to do it. I'm just as guilty as the rest of you. But I have found a great alternative, and let me show you what it is. See, I go to the grocery store too, and I have a snack monster that visits me almost every night too. But this here, this is popcorn, and it's called Buddha Bowl. This one is actually a sweet and salty one, and it's kind of like kettle corn. That's what I'm trying to remember. Kettle corn, which I love, but so not good for you. So my timer just went off. Let's pull out those Thai curry nuts. Oh my word, they're delicious. Let me get this off of here so you can see. Oh, so good. Perfect. Here, take a look at that. How yum. All right. Let these go in here. You know what? Let me move these. And we will let these go I'm going to set it for like 3 minutes, and then we'll get those other ones, the honey roasted ones, stirred up. Okay, the whole thing about the bootable, and by the way, you can buy this even at Walmart. So you can buy this, you can find this brand pretty much everywhere. So I hope you'll be able to find it. And if you can see here, it's organic. And over here, they are made with coconut oil. And they're also made with Himalayan pink salt. So these are one of the most healthy snacks that you can go to the grocery store and pick up. Because what you want to do is, you need to become a label detective. And on the label here, it says organic non-GMO popcorn. Okay? So that's really important. And the oil that's used is coconut oil. So that's great. And another healthy oil that you can do, and this here again is bootable. And this particular one is just regular popcorn, but it's also made with avocado oil, which is another really super healthy oil. So the things you want to make sure you stay away from are like canola oil and soy oil and those kinds of ingredients, because they contribute to inflammation, and inflammation is something we absolutely positively do not want to have in our body. We're doing everything possible, foods that have lots of antioxidants in them, to reduce the fat in our liver and the fat in our cells so that we can be healthy, absorb nutrients properly, and live a healthy life. So, okay, yes, Lisa, I will definitely put the recipes in. And hey, Mandy, how are you? Yes, Allison, this bootable is non-GMO. You can see right there. See the non-GMO verified? There you go. So these are two. This brand of popcorn is one that I would say is not great, but it's way better than most when it comes to buying store-bought, pre-made snacks. So let's take a quick look at these. Oh my word! Yum! Okay, look. You can see that they are already starting to get nice and browned. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to eat these. One of the crazy things, and once in a while we will splurge, is my husband and I love to go to Cabela's. We're outdoors people, we're bow hunters and all that kind of stuff, so we often make trips to Cabela's, and they sell almonds and cashews that are coated like this, they are so good, but they're so not good for you. So that's why I'm so thrilled that I started making these at home, because they're healthy, much more healthy for us. And yeah, yum. Okay, so let's stick these bad dogs back in the oven for another 6 minutes. There we go. Okay, cool. Hey, Allison. Yes, you're talking about the popcorn. The popcorn, yes, is non-GMO verified. So, and I'm so glad that a couple of you have brought that up, because being non-GMO verified is really, really important. I'm not sure if you are all aware of what GMO stands for, but that's a genetically modified organism, and what that means is that the seeds for the vegetable or the fruit or whatever have been treated with chemicals so that they will resist, they won't die when the crops are sprayed with Roundup. So that means, what GMO really means is that they are Roundup ready. So, and I'm sure you probably all know what Roundup is. It's that chemical you buy over at, the Home and Garden Center to spray on weeds in your yard that kills the weeds. Well, that's what they do, is they treat the seeds for the the fruit and the vegetables so that they aren't killed by the Roundup. Well, those chemicals change the DNA inside of the seeds, and what happens is it changes the way that the nutrients in those seeds react in your body, because your body doesn't recognize them a lot of times. So that's why getting stuff that is organically grown and is non-GMO verified is super important. Oh, hey, thanks so much for sharing, BJ. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so we've got 4 more minutes, but I think you guys all get the idea with these nuts. This is still a little bit hot. I'm gonna try one. Oh, okay, so these probably won't make it the rest of the day. I'm just saying. But if you do need to store them, let them cool completely. And I would store especially these ones that are the Thai curry. Oh, these are so good. Just enough of the sugar in there to keep it from being like overpowering spicy from the curry. But anyway, what I would do is I would store them in an airtight glass container, because the curry, is yellow and it could stain a plastic container. So you don't want that to happen. So I would just store it in like a airtight glass container. That is if they make it the whole rest of the day. And you can also do the same thing with the honey roast ones is to store them in a airtight glass container. Although you probably could put that one in a plastic container, but I really try not to use plastic containers anymore. I know I'm starting to get a little bit, but that's okay. That's just me. So, yeah, BJ, I'm sure they won't last. Okay, well, thank you everyone so much. Oh, one last thing. I almost totally forgot. How could I forget? I just created a brand spanking new community. It's called Holistic Happy Living Community, and I would love for you to come over and join me in that community. I'm going to be offering up lots of really healthy recipes, some tips. I'm going to go live in there and answer questions. We can all get in there, support each other. It's for anybody who is struggling and sick and tired of struggling with their blood sugar, their cholesterol levels, weight loss, whatever. I'd love to have you come and join me in there. So if you would like to do that, put group in the comments, and I will make sure that I put a link in there for you to join the group. That would be awesome. I would love to have you in there with me. And I'll put the recipes for these 2 nut recipes here in the comments after the show, but you can also get them on my website, and my website is holistichappyliving.com, and I have a whole bunch of really great recipes, and not only do I have great recipes, but I will tell you there's also a meal planner that comes with a shopping list. Yay! And all of the recipes have complete nutrition information, so head on over to my website. Lots of great stuff. Keep you on track. So thank you all so much for joining me. I super appreciate having you today. Also, don't forget, I'm here every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'd love to see you again next week. Have an awesome day, an amazing weekend. Here's to your health. Bye-bye.